Yo, what's going on YouTube? And welcome to the Giants versus Broncos preview game. I got my man Classified, I got my man Logan, I got my man Adrian here, being a Broncos fan. And today what we're going to be doing is breaking down the game. Before we get into it, it's the 20th anniversary of 9/11, the day our nation was attacked brutally, and we shall never forget. So I just wanted to take a moment of silence right now to kind of just remember, For real though. That's facts. And then that being said, I wanted to go around the room, and if any of you wanted to speak on it or anything like that, if not, we can continue on to the stream. But that's a day we shall never forget. You know what I'm saying? Alrighty. That being said, I just wanted to give some special shout outs before we go into the stream today. I'm gonna share some of my screens right now. These are some awesome content creators that you guys have maybe seen on stream but haven't really checked out their channels. I just wanted to give them a shout out because they make some fire content. We got Adam. Let's get him to 20 views, guys. 20 subscribers. He's making videos after a hiatus of 11 years. He's back on YouTube, so y'all want to make sure y'all go check him out. Go check out his channel and go support him. I want you guys to know too that everybody you see right now, their links are going to be posted down below in the description. It's already there. You can go check out all of their respective channels. Next guy we have up is CJ Talk Sports. He has two channels. He has CJ Talk Sports. He also has CJ Talks Movies. So that being said, you guys can go check him out as well. Get him to that 30. All of these other channels get a free shout out right now. You guys can go check them out as well. They're awesome as well. Moving on, we have Classified. He's actually joining us on stream today. Me and him did the Cowboys game. Well, he did the Cowboys game. I popped in and out, and you guys want to go check that out. He talks good knowledge, and he also does things like cooking videos, hanging out with friends. As you can see, he has a special guest at the hub, and he does a lot of cool stuff. So you want to make sure you guys go check out Classified. Let's get him to over 100. And then lastly, we got Balbi. He doesn't really upload videos. He uploads podcasts and stuff like that and shorts, but still great content. He is going to be uploading videos, but he does have his weekly podcast that he does with Nate Talk Sports. So make sure you guys go sub to him. You get him over 100. That being said, guys, what's up, Nate Talk Sports, for being here? What's up, Logan? Thanks for being here as well. What's up, Adrian? What's up, Classified? And let's pull Nate in. Let's take this off and let's get into it. We got the Giants versus the Denver Broncos, and let's get it, fam. I'm just gonna edit this thumbnail real fast, and I bought on Adrian, guys, because he is a Broncos fan. So I just wanted to get Adrian's thoughts first on being a Broncos fan. I want your thoughts on Bradley Chubb not playing, if that hurts you, if that doesn't hurt you, if you're scared, if you're not scared, if you're comfortable. And also I want to get your thoughts on the overall team, on what you think is going to go down tomorrow.
Well, I guess we're going to have to wait till Bradley Chubb. I don't know if he's going to play or not. I'm just waiting for him. He has an ankle injury, so I never – he had that injury, I think, like 2 years ago about it, and then he came from his ACL. He did really good last season. He did really well, and then I don't know. It's gonna hurt us, our defense, but it depends. We'll see how we're gonna do. I'm just see how it goes. If he's not playing, we're gonna put Von Miller, and then I know he's gonna be great. And we got Jason Simmons. We have a good corner back, so we'd be good in defense. So I'm just waiting for Billy Chubb to see he comes out to play. So we'll see what happens.
I like it. What's your thoughts on Von Miller?
Hey, Adrian, if you could you remember what Von Miller's injury was last year and how you think he's going to bounce back from what actually happened?
I like it. Good question.
Yeah, Von Miller is going to be good. I'm surprised. Now that Von Miller's back, I'm surprised that he's going to be good. He wants to be the greatest linebacker ever. Of course, he's always going to be the greatest because he reminds me Derek Thomas when he used to play for Kansas City Chiefs. So I think Von Miller is going to be back, and he is ready back. He's going to pull a lot of good numbers, and hopefully he has going to go sack. So I'm looking for Von because I was upset that Von didn't play last season, but this season he will.
Well, now, what injury did he sustain?
I think his kidneys. I think his kidneys or something like that. I don't know. I think it was one of his knee or one of his leg. I don't know what happened to him, but he was out in the season.
It was a torn ACL.
Something like that.
Okay. So he's coming back from an ACL. I mean, he's 32 years old.
Right.
And the reason I watched LT suffer an Achilles injury and then try to come back, and he just wasn't himself. So, I mean, we're going to have to wait and see, just exactly, how that's going to affect him. I mean, everybody's different. The operations are, the technology has advanced to where these guys aren't going through the rehab had to back in the 90s or the 80s. An ACL tear was actually a career-ending injury. I mean, look at Gale Sayre. So, when we take these injuries into consideration, I mean, you can say what you want about Dak, but he made the field. I mean, he didn't scramble, he didn't run, he didn't look like Dak of old, but Dak was out there, and he was a quarterback that gave Dallas a capable time to win the game. So, but when it's hard not to look at a team, look at injuries, because I'm sure Denver has questions about Barkley coming back with an ACL too. As fans have the same question, and that's been a big problem. So, is Barkley going to come back the same? Is your defense, is that going to come back the same? I mean, there's just so many questions, and is one game really going to give us the answers?
Right, I feel you. Yeah, we're just waiting to see how Vaughn does, but I know he's 32 years old, and he's been playing for Denver for a long time, and I know it's going to be his last contract, but we don't know if they're going to let him go or they're going to let him stay. So I know he's going to be a Bronco for life, and he's one of my favorite players, and I've seen him since he got drafted and since all those years. So we'll see how Vaughn does, so see how he does.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm not, I've been with Von Miller since after Tebow left, since the Jets. Like, you know what? I'm gonna keep Vaughn. Vaughn is like one of the greatest linebackers ever. So I haven't seen him. I've seen him my whole life, so that's pretty cool.
Right. Now we have a quarterback controversy here in New York also. How are you feeling about your quarterback, Teddy Bridgewater, and would you rather see Drew Lock start over him?
I think just wait until Teddy. I'm just waiting for Teddy does, because I don't know how he's gonna do in the first game. But if Teddy's gonna be good, I mean, he can take it away. But if not, I will take Drew Lock, because Drew Lock can win games, because he can be a comeback. Because last season when he was playing the Chargers, he made the NFL, my 4-quarter comeback, and I seen that he threw to KJ. I forgot his name, but I know his name, but they're one of the receivers, and I saw that pass, and I know Drew Lock is a good quarterback. But I just want him to see a play. But now that we had Teddy, see how it goes. So we'll see what happens.
Okay,
I like
cool.
it. You guys can continue asking questions. I'm just promoting these channels. Logan, do you have anything you want to talk about? What fills you the most from the Broncos?
Their pass rush. Definitely their pass rush.
Mm-hmm.
Our offensive I don't know what to think about our offensive line, man. I really don't.
You have to be confident, bro. You got to be confident.
Andrew Thomas got destroyed.
Make sure you guys go sub up to Logan.
God, here
link
we go
in the
again.
description. Make sure you guys go sub up to Adrian. Link in the description.
Y'all are killing
Let's get it.
I still have us winning, Joel.
It doesn't matter. You're killing me.
Let's go into that. Why I'm 50-50. I'm right in the middle. I'm nervous about our offensive line, but then I'm like Joel, I have confidence in the offensive line. I think there's reasons to be nervous, there's reasons to be concerned, but I think we shouldn't panic. I think I see where Logan's coming out with the concerns of our offensive line being against that Denver front, you know what I'm saying? But then again, with Joel, I think a lot of people looked at that Patriots game and kind of hit that panic button, whereas in Joe kind of looked back at it and looked over the plays and like me, it's kind of like it's bad, guys, but it's not bad. You know what I'm saying? And what we can't judge on it yet, on what I wish we seen in preseason, is Galladay, Rudolph, Tony, and Ross kind of on the field mixed in to kind of, we didn't see anything like that in preseason. We've seen the same people we had last year in preseason. Also, we've seen the same kind of problems we had last year. If you look at it, like, I think Slayton's a phenomenal receiver. I think for where he got drafted in the league, he performed, over his expectations. You know what I'm saying? If you look at his catches and you add that up with his yards and what he averages per game, the guy's gonna be a baller, and he is a consistent receiver in this league. But we've seen some drops from him last season. We've seen a drop from him in the Patriots game. If you go look, a big drop that actually could have changed the momentum of the game. If you look at Evan Ingram, what we've seen from him last year, we've seen a little bit of that in the Patriots game. I'm not saying that's going to continue, but it's kind of hard to fully judge on what we got, being that none of them was on the field, right? Barkley didn't take up on the field. I don't want to repeat myself, but now that we're gonna have everybody out there, but Tony's
gonna be out there too. He's gonna be out there.
Yeah, that's gonna make a major difference because of the fact that I can see Galladay and Tony and even Rudolph.
Dude, I'm excited,
3 or
bro.
5 yards. The Daniel Jones is gonna have a place to put the ball, and even with Barkley back, a little check down. So if they come and if they rush and then they over pursue on Daniel Jones, Barkley's right there on the side, a little lob, and like what Dallas did against Tampa, I could see us moving the ball a lot of that. Plus, too, in the red zones, we do now have Galladay, and I think Rudolph is playing, so that's gonna help us a lot in the red zones. And plus, Tony and Ross is playing, so that's gonna help us with speed. What we've seen in preseason against the Patriots, we've seen Pittis, we've seen Stills that made it to the practice squad, but we're not seeing receivers that really could separate. Not saying they're bad receivers. I'm just saying compared to Galladay,
Slayton did a solid job.
Slayton did a solid job, but that's
got
what
a
we seen
catch
last year, right? Exactly.
Solid job.
Oh yeah. So, but I'm with you on that, Logan. But I'm also with you on that, Joel. And I just think I love the matchup just because we get to test ourselves immediately right off the gate, and nothing against Jerry Jeudy and Noah Fant and what they got on offense, but I just think that it's a good matchup for us defensively, and it's an offense that I think our defense could control. We're not out there playing the Broncos. We're not out there playing the Browns. We're not out there playing who has a really good offense. You know what I'm saying? We're not out there playing the Chiefs.
Chiefs are good.
We're out there We're out there playing the Denver Broncos with Teddy Bridgewater. And one thing that Teddy Bridgewater is good at is a game manager. He's not out there to go get 400 yards. He's out there to manage the game and make sure that the ball gets to where he needs to. He's not going to take unnecessary chances. If he does, he shouldn't, because this defense is fire. But then again, I think it's going to be I don't want to repeat myself, but I think it's going to be on a lower scoring game unless we get moving fast. If we come out fast and we drive down the field and say we get a touchdown and we get that momentum going and the crowd gets in and the momentum starts to build, then I could see us putting up some points. But just as fast as we can put up points, I think Denver's D could stop us from putting up points, because I don't think that Denver's D is top of the cream of the crop, but Denver D is still a respectable defense in this league. And I'm not too sure if we're going to be able to really go out there and move the ball real fast up and down the field. I think it's going to be long, steady drives, and hopefully we score from that. You know what I'm saying? But if any of you guys want to go into that or want to give your score predictions, you're more than welcome to. Nate, what's your thoughts?
Can I just give you my opinion about the game? Absolutely. We all did this, but I think the game, it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be a blowout by either team. I think it'll be really close. I think it's not even. Joel, come on, man.
Trust me, I want to sign Joel's, whatever Joel's score prediction is. Can I sign it? Because I want that so badly. And I'll let you. Let Joe go after you, but go.
It's Nate. Two great defenses. I think But I think we can. I always say this: we can beat their slot corner. Patrick Surtain is going to get killed from Shepard. I think it could.
Patrick Surtain's covering Galladay, not Shepard.
And Adrian, jump in anytime.
They have Kyle Fuller, bro. That's their number one. Kyle Fuller is their number one.
They're going to be moving them around though.
I think Kyle Fuller is going to go with Galladay the whole way. I just feel like that. I think they're not going to have any other corner on him.
Kenny Galladay always destroyed Kyle Fuller when he was.
Yeah, what's your thoughts on that, Logan? Because I'm with Nate. I think Kyle Fuller follows him the whole game.
I'm
not gonna. Kyle Fuller is gonna be there majority of the time, but they gotta have the rookie against the number one receiver sometime, right? They gotta give him a chance to see what he's all about. So they're gonna put Surtain against him sometimes.
He's gonna suck. When that happens, jeez, it's gonna be a baller game.
Are we moving guys around, or is everybody just staying stationary? Because I think we're moving guys around. I think we're disguising a lot as well. Like, Galladay might line up on this side, and Galladay might line up on that side. Joe's calling a timeout.
Joe's taking a timeout.
Okay.
Is that crazy talk?
No.
Guys. Y'all are talking about Patrick Graham. Y'all are talking about a guy who's got everybody coming back from a defense last year that these guys knew the defense last year should be able to pick right up from last year. Okay? These guys know this defense. They know what Graham wants to run. They're all going back to their same positions. Everybody's healthy. Mm-hmm. Why the hell are we going to start changing things up now and just have one guy, Bradbury on one guy, and have a Dory Jackson on one guy? What's Graham good at, guys? Discovering cover or disguising coverages. What did he do last year? You guys hate zone coverage, but guess what? Guess what he had to run? Zone coverage. How do we do in zone coverage? Damn good.
Yeah, we did good in zone coverage.
We were the 9th ranked defense last year. Why are we changing things now?
We're not changing
I wasn't saying the Giants are changing things. I said the Broncos are going to be doing a lot of things.
Yeah, we're talking about the Broncos defense.
They've always been good. Look at the defense. They're always going to be good no matter what. Because I saw the NFL Network. They're like the top 10. So we're in the top 3. So we might have a chance to beat the Giants. So that's one thing we can do.
Oh, absolutely, Adrian. You got to ride for your team. And one thing
but
that
now everyone's telling me, Adrian, that you guys are susceptible to the run up the middle. Is this true?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As Giants fans, do y'all think we won 2 or 3 more games if Barkley was with us the whole season? I've heard y'all say yes, so don't say no now. Don't change your minds. We can go back on tape and I can pull it all out. I think, okay. Does Barkley make the offensive line job easier to block?
Yes.
Okay. Does Galladay, Shepard in the slot, and let's say Slayton's on the outside? You've got 2 dangerous. Everyone knows Shepard's damn good in the slot. That's his position. Yes. Everybody saw what Galladay did. Everyone's telling me what Galladay's going to do against the Denver corner. Okay, so they're going to have to do a little bit different on the coverage end, right? Or double team Galladay, bring a safety over the top. Guess what? Hey, there's this guy called Kyle Rudolph that can actually catch the ball. He's going to be going up the middle.
I heard of him before. He used to play for the Vikings, right?
Oh my God.
You guys just ain't seeing the scheme that's getting set up here.
No, I understand where you're coming from, and I want to sign up for that. Damn near, I really bet on the Giants.
My guy Zion is dying up there.
I see us winning on defense though, because I can see our defense confusing Teddy. Even though Teddy's a pretty legit quarterback, I can see it's confusing him, right? And they're all young receivers. No one can sit there and say that the Broncos have a veteran receiver on their roster. Obviously, when you're playing 1 year, 2 year, that makes you a veteran. But I'm talking about like a legit Adams, a legit Hopkins, a legit veteran, a legit Julio Jones. The best receiver is still a young receiver in Jerry Jeudy. That's in
it's Cortland Sutton. It's not Jerry
Cortland Sutton, I guess. But he's still young too. What is he, like 25?
Let's talk about
he's 25, 26, around there.
Oh, he's still kind of young too. And I don't want to disrespect Sutton because I think he's an amazing receiver. But I think us winning the game that way, the reason why I'm 50-50 is I like what I see on the Denver defensive side of the ball, and I think it's going to be a slow start for us, and I don't want to just give us like I don't think I hope Daniel Jones goes off, and I hope we can put up a good game. But then again, like, I don't see a scenario where Daniel Jones throws more than 3 touchdowns on this team. And that's just me. It's like, even with Bradley Chubb out, like, as much as I want to root for my team, like, I'm gonna give Daniel Jones 5 touchdowns against Atlanta. But against the Broncos, now maybe I'm looking at it like, I don't think, like, because even if Daniel Jones got 2 touchdowns, like, how do we, like, is Barkley going to get the other 2? He's easily can, but that's why I have it being a 2017 low-scoring game, because I think both defenses are going to show up this game, and both offenses is going to take a slow time to move forward in the early weeks of the season. That's all I'm saying on that. Now, I do have it a 28-10 game if we score in defense and if we score in special teams, but I respect. I think I'm giving. You might say I'm giving Denver too much respect, but I just respect Denver's defense just as much.
They've always been good defense.
Mm-hmm.
But this is what being bad.
Even if it was playing the Ravens, like, it'll be the same thing. The only team I probably wouldn't respect is the Steelers, and they still have a pretty decent defense. I'll let you go, Joe.
When you're bad for 10 years, that's what it does to your fan base. Okay, we're not used to winning. We've never been able to say we're going to be winning. This is the best damn team I've seen the last 10 years, and that includes 2016 when we bought that defense, which was garbage. Okay, that was all Eli, but that defense was garbage, hot garbage.
At least Jenkins had one season.
That was his only good year.
Yeah, exactly what Joe said.
Olivier Vernon, the next
LT. Okay. All the Giants, they love to draft. And then all of a sudden we went off because, we didn't draft an O-lineman. Well, who do you want to replace in the draft that we got to draft an O-lineman?
I went off on someone last night. I'm not on Twitter, but I am on like this optimizer thing that does help me in fantasy. So I was looking at Barkley and I was thinking, should we play him at his price salary? A little bit off subject, but on subject. Should I play him at his price salary, or should I go up and I pay for someone like Kamara, or I pay for someone like McCaffrey? So I'm looking at it, and then I'm reading the comments, and it's just hate. Like, it's a place where you don't even need to talk football. You just talk numbers. You talk fantasy. Why do we gotta bring in hate? So this guy like mentioned Gettleman sucks at drafting, and I'm like, wait, Christian Mark, do you realize he drafted Christian McCaffrey? Christian Mark, did you not watch the draft last year? Everybody from the outside too looks at it. It's like, and his point, a guy clapped back with the offensive line, and we should have done that, and we should have done that. But from the outside, it's like it's easy to look at our offensive line and critique it, because guess what? They're so young, they're unproven, and when you have sites like PPF and you have all these the front letter ESPN and we have everybody in the media like trashing us, it rubs off on the casuals and some of the people that's not fully invested into watching the NFL, or even some people that's fully not invested because obviously they're not Giants fans. So from the outside, you get so much hate on this offensive line, but from the inside, I kind of look at it like, yo, it was Judge's first year last year. Now they have a full off season. And now they're not going to run their plays in the preseason. It's vanilla. So it's kind of like, let's just wait until we bash. As much as I bash the Lions, okay, who do they have on defense? Jeff Okudah, and he's not even that proven yet.
He's horrible.
So it's like, who? I mean, like, I can't even think of the Lions defense, but I was just throwing his name out there.
Michael Brockers.
Thank you. When I trash the Houston Texans, like, I'm not gonna sit there and I'm not gonna trash the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? I get their point on trashing our O-line based on what they see, but it just goes back to my first video I made, so I don't want to repeat myself. My first intro video on this channel was media hate, and I'll let you take over.
Let's talk about
getting off track
about this offensive line real quick, and then I'll shut up.
Yeah, of course.
Let's compare the offensive line. Okay. Let's say you run an auto shop. Okay, you need a mechanic. Do you want a mechanic that just come out of school? Or would you rather have a mechanic that's been working for this other company for 2 years and I can go get him and bring him over to who has the knowledge, has the experience, and can pick up right from day one?
You know what? To be honest with you, I look
exactly
at life totally different. So I look at it, if I believe in my skills, I want to take. I'll let you go, but I was going to answer that question.
Just let me get my point across.
Okay.
Okay. Let's look at the guys the Giants brought in as that mechanic that worked at the other shop.
Okay. Nice.
Okay. This guy has been in the NFL for a year or two. He has an off season or two. He's in football shape. He's never had injuries. He knows what it takes to be an NFL player because the team he was on kept him. They want him. It took draft picks to get these guys. They're not rookie 5th and 6th round offensive linemen that we're counting on to come in and fill these holes that we need. Judge and Gettleman are working together and got experience. Now, for all the Gettleman bashers, a GM listens to his coach. His coach is the one that says, I need a player that does this, I need a player that does this, and I need a player that does this. All right, when James Bettcher was running in this defense, what did Gettleman do? He went out and got guys that Bettcher wanted to run his defense. They were old, out of shape, slow, and they just couldn't do it anymore. But Gettleman takes the blame because he listened to his coaches and got the guys his coaches want. That's what a GM does. A GM listens to his coach. They decide on who and what they should look at, and then it's Gettleman's job to go out and try to get that guy for as cheap or whatever as possible. Whether that's with draft picks, whether that's with money, whether that's with capital and other sort. It matters. That's what the GM's job is. So now with Judge, who basically understands what he really wants, understands what he needs because he's worked with the whole team. So now we're seeing this year, we didn't have any playmakers last year. Okay. We're bitching because Garrett's running curl routes. If you don't have a playmaker that can get separation, what other routes can you run? If Slayton's injured, can't get separation. If Ingram keeps throwing the ball up in the air and gets intercepted, what in God's green earth, who's he supposed to turn to? You know, we're using rookie wide receivers, Pettis. We're using who's the other kid from Ohio State that was out there?
Was it?
Austin Mack. I got
Austin Mack. Okay, are these guys established veterans? Are they playmakers? Are they been in the NFL for a year or two?
All right. Trial by fire.
Well, here's the thing, guys. Okay, now that we got the playmakers, now that we got people that can go out there and play, that can get separation, that can run a crisp route, all right, that can catch the ball, that can block. We know that Shepard's one of the best blockers when it comes to downfield blocking after the receiver catches the ball because he's always around the ball. He's always around the plate. We're always saying, look at Shepard. But he's injury prone. But when he's on the field, he's one of the most productive players for us. So what I'm saying is now that Gettleman and Judge that are working in together. Judge is the one that's building the foundation of this team, and Gettleman's going out there and getting what Judge wants. Judge didn't want to spend draft capital on an offensive lineman because he didn't think it was there. The value wasn't there.
Rashawn Slater.
We traded down in the first round to get Kadarius Toney because that's where the value was. We traded down in the second round to get Azeez Ojulari because that's where the value was. And guess what? Everyone wanted Azeez in the first. And then we said we reached too high on Kadarius Toney. However, Jacksonville really wanted Kadarius. He wasn't going to be there. So there's, we're lucky that we got McKinney a couple of years ago, but he's still a rookie. He's only played in 3 or 4 games because he was injured. So you've got all of this going on. So you have to understand that Judge has been watching these guys. Judge went to Gettleman and said, I want Bredesen. Judge went to Gettleman and said, I want the guy from Cincinnati. I want established, in-shape players who can understand my offense, run my playbook. Now that Garrett's got playmakers, I have to believe he's going to run different routes because he's got a Des Bryant. Okay? He's got a Jason Witten now and Kyle Rudolph. This is what you're going to see is what Dallas was doing. A guy that can go get the 50-50 ball. You got a couple of burners on the outside. You got a really good slot receiver, a great running back, and a tight end that can block.
Absolutely. And to speak on that too, it's like, no, never mind. That was just beautifully said. I like
homie's high.
Yeah, no, I was vibing with that one, Joe. Good stuff.
Can I just say something that just to back up? I think the Bredesen kid, I'm keep on watching this guy. I'm like, he could be really good if we use him right. Like, his blocking skills are really good. Like,
I hope so. He's an NFL offensive line.
Oh my god. His pass blocking is really good. His run blocking just sucks. So I don't know. Well, I think we'll use him like on third down.
Well,
but I'm gonna say this. I would rather. Bro, I don't think the guard situation is so screwed. Like,
that's why we have Ben Bredesen.
I don't like Shane Lemieux. Okay, you guys can hate me all you want. I hate the guy. I don't like him at all. I just want if we can get at least 3 guys in the offensive line who are good, I think we'll make the playoffs. We need that offensive line.
Hey, yo, big play finally has an Eagle shirt.
Why?
Oh, yeah. You know what? Yeah. Hold on. Yo. Big play, bro. It's an honor, bro. The first time Marion representing your team is on my channel, cuz. Oh, respect, cuz. I see
actually Zion, it was on my channel. It was on my channel.
You put it on your channel?
No, it wasn't
was it today?
on your channel. It was on someone else's.
Oh, I respect that, bro. Let's get it, Slay representing your
What's
team.
up, Slay?
Let's go. Hell yeah, bro. Got yourself tired of all the shit talking, huh?
Slay seems happy today.
He is. He got an Eagle shirt on.
It's because he knows. It's because he knows he might only lose by 20 instead of 100 tomorrow.
Well, a lot of experts got Philly winning that game, but we can go. Wait, was it blue now? Oh, you just
sir.
You just finessed us. He's a Giants fan.
Wear that shirt, bro.
You guys already know. Bro. This guy finessed everybody. It was just his green screen. Anyways, what's up, Slay? Thank you.
Oh my god!
He's just changing the shit on demand. All right, Adrian, get in a word or two, man. Been awfully quiet. Represent your team. You know what I'm saying? What's your score prediction? You know what I'm saying? I know you're a Broncos fan, so if you have you guys winning, I want to see how.
I think it's gonna be a close. It's gonna be a close game. My prediction will be 24-21. There will be maybe a field goal, and I know our defense can win our team, so I'll see how it goes. So we have a good defense this year, and then can't wait to see our defense smashing the other teams. But we'll see how it goes, But I've been Denver fan since 1997. I remember in 2015 we had a good defense. We had no fly zone, and man, I remember we had a good team that time. But now that we're building. Young guys, we're trying to get there, so hopefully the Broncos will be good. I think we'll be 9-8 this year or 10-7 for the NFC West. So, but they're hard team. We're gonna hopefully we beat the Chiefs because the Chiefs have a good team this year, and then I can't stand the Raiders. The Raiders are always trash, and I can't stand the Chargers either. But we'll see how it goes this season.
Oh yeah, what's your thoughts? Real fast, guys. I know I tell a lot of people when they bring it up like get off his dick, but here's the thing, guys. Slay, call back in. I'm the one gonna be bringing it up because it's a place to bring it up. Honestly, I want your honest thoughts. Don't be afraid to give us your honest opinion, bro. From an outsider looking in, I know you watch football, Adrian. I know you're a big football fan. I know you're a big sports fan. Shout out to Luca in the background, number 77. Is that Luca? Is that Dirk?
That's Luca.
Yeah, that's Luca. So, Adrian, what is your honest thoughts on Daniel Jones? Outside looking in.
He might be a good quarterback. Maybe it depends how he does. I don't know. Yeah. I think his rookie year, he was good. He did good over Eli. He took over Eli Manning's place, but I don't know about this year. But I don't know. See how Darren Jones. I'm not a fan of him, but I was a fan of Eli when he was in Giants. So I don't know.
Daniel Jones needs to basically improve on. Like, take out the. We're not gonna debate you with the offensive line of the receivers. We're not gonna debate
for sure. And Darren Jones should be good.
What does he need to improve on?
I think he needs to be proven to not make intercepted, not making no sacks, no fumbles or anything. So that's what he needs to do to make a good stats, and hopefully he makes a good chest down. So we'll see how it goes this year.
Just real
get it. Hell
quick,
yeah.
I've been searching Twitter. Dan Duggan thinks Ben Bredeson has experience as a jumbo tight end with the Ravens last year. Could you imagine him coming in, maybe goal line, maybe short yardage? He already knows the position, guys.
Who is the player?
Ben Bredeson, that guard we just got.
He's young as hell, bro. He's like 22.
Hell
There's
yeah.
something.
Let's get it. And plus, too, like, that's what I was gonna say too. Not to backtrack, but in when Slayton was there, I know it's all on paper, but I'd rather have Tony and a first round pick next year. You know what I'm saying? And getting back to the offensive line, it's all about just trusting in this coaching staff. They're young, you know what I'm saying? The young offensive line, they need to play more together. They need to gel together. Obviously, we see a lot of problems, but let's just believe in this coaching staff and let them figure it out. Because honestly, guys, I have to depend on others for my knowledge of the football game sometimes because I'm not as knowledgeable. But when it comes to the offensive line, I'm just saying, yo, judge, coaches, hopefully you guys get it right. And guess what, guys? Halfway through the season, we did fire here Colombo, I believe it was. And then we bought in
Debut, whatever his name is.
Thank you. We brought in someone, and we've seen the shift in the offensive line. So we have a full off season, and I think that's maybe like might be our biggest concern right now, right? Is the offensive line. But now if you take out that concern and we come out with a good offensive line, a decent offensive line, then what would be your concern? Because if we come out with a decent offensive line and an offensive line that blocks, then fully it's Daniel Jones, get that ball to that receiver and let's go get it. What's up, Eagles?
What's going on, my guy? How you guys doing today?
Mr. White,
just watching the Giants versus Broncos game and just get into both teams, you know what I'm saying?
News.
And just all kind of stuff like that. How's your day going so far?
Nah, I can't complain. It's a Saturday,
True
in
that.
the garage, filming out with you guys while the kids are out back playing. So,
hell yeah, I was watching
the old AK
videos earlier today, and then I wanted to come on. I told myself I was gonna do this Friday, then I delayed it, and I was on Adrian's channel last Saturday. We did a preview game on his channel, so I just wanted to get something out before any game actually before kickoff. I did nothing for my content. Sorry, my loyal subscribers. I know it's been a week since I uploaded the video, and that's terrible. But here you guys go. Hopefully, you guys enjoy it. All of these great people came, and all of these loyal, my YouTube family. And I want to just say thank you to all you guys. I will try, and I know I am after this stream. Everybody who ever appears on this stream, the link will be down in the description. So y'all make sure you go check out all of their respective channels. And we got the GOAT mod here. We got Joseph in the house.
What's going on, bro? I'm just chilling out right now. Getting ready for some football tomorrow. Oh my God, I've been finally waiting.
I got breaking news if anyone's interested.
Yeah, breaking news. Let's get it.
CJ Board has been activated from the practice squad.
Oh wow! Now we know. Now we actually have a punt returner. This is great.
Okay, a kick return. Yeah, I had this I had this thought like I wouldn't be surprised if they just put Tony at punt return the whole game. To be honest with you,
I didn't kick return.
I honestly don't think he's gonna see much receiver snaps against Denver. To be honest with you,
I think he could because you can put him in the backfield.
Some scrimmage, bro.
Zion, imagine Kadarius, Tony, and Saquon on the backfield.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I think they're going to use him as.
The jet sweeps, like the gadget plays.
They're not going to put him out receiver. Yeah. No, they're just going to put him in some short pass situation.
I think he catches a slant and goes for maybe a.
Oh yeah, but I'm talking about just easing him in. Because he hasn't seen much
for sure.
Yeah, because he hasn't seen much of the field at all this offseason.
Let me ask you guys a question. God forbid, I want everybody to, catch the ball. But Steve Shepard and Slayton just starts dropping shit. What do you guys want?
I'm punching.
I actually don't like Slayton, to be honest with you. Sorry for interrupting you, Nate. I don't like
I was
Slayton.
just gonna say I'll punch the TV, but continue.
Don't break the TV.
Yeah, I'll punch the TV too. No, I'm kidding.
How come Slayton if you want to, Balbi?
I just don't like him dropping balls. You know what I mean? Like pause, but but like. I don't know. It's just I don't know. I don't like Slayton for some reason. I just feel like in the future we're gonna need to get another wide receiver number 2. Shep's always in the slot. I could always trust Shep when
So you don't think Tony could be that wide receiver number 2? Because
he's basically another Shep. He's basically another Shep.
I think Tony is.
Did you just call Tony another Shep?
Nah, bro. I think
Tony's
he's gonna be a game.
He only belongs in the slot. He's not a receiver
bro,
too. He's
I'm
not
gonna say this. I'm gonna say
he
this.
only
Balbi.
belongs in the slot.
Who said that your receiver 2 can't be in the slot?
This is what I'm gonna. This is what I'm gonna say though. I think Tony is best outside. I think he's always played in college. He was always on the outside. It'll be a hard transition for him going to the inside. That'll be a hard transition.
I think it's gonna be easier, to be honest with you, because you're gonna have better corners. Usually, I just feel like he's just more fit for the slot. I think he is.
Imagine this: we have Tony and Shepard on the same field, bro. That's insane. That's speed. That gets us better. And then we have Galladay, who's just a matchup nightmare.
I don't know. I feel like
guys, I love this conversation and where it's going. Actually, yeah, I love this conversation and where it's going. But let's get in Adrian, the Broncos fan. Adrian, what's your thoughts on your receiving core, and what is your thoughts on your depth chart for your receivers, your slot receivers? What's your thoughts on even your tight ends, Noah Fant and stuff like that?
Yeah, I'm happy that we have a good receivers. Like I know after we lost Cortland, something what his name is, and I know he was out last season, and hopefully he get his feet back in and put a lot of stats in it. Jerry Jeudy is the second receiver, of course. He's gonna be good no matter what. He's gonna make a lot of yards, make a good touchdown, and we have Noah Fant, of course. He's probably gonna be a future Pro Bowl. That's what I feel like he should, but I think he's gonna be good. So I think we have a good.
You want to trade? We'll give you Evan Ingram. You give us Noah Fant.
No, I'm good, bro.
I got that Noah fantasy.
I have him in my lead. So
I would honestly be open to trade Evan Ingram, to be honest with you. I feel like at most we can get a.
What are you talking about? The All-Pro tight end.
Yo, AK, do you want Evan Ingram? He is on a contract year, so you guys are gonna need to make the decision after the year. But you want to trade Evan Ingram?
I already have a cluster at tight end. Right now. I don't need it anymore.
No, imagine Evan Ingram and Devontae Smith on the same.
Yes,
field.
sir.
Oh my god!
Imagine that shit. I don't want your trash. Oh.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, that's great.
AK, imagine the matchup nightmare. Dallas Goedert and Evan Ingram, the matchup nightmares. Like,
dude, we have Jackson.
As much.
Why do I want Evan Ingram?
AK, you see NFL Network's prediction for the Eagles, and they were like 4-13.
I don't watch the mainstream media, bro. They're all
I don't watch
fucking
any
whack.
of that shit.
I mean, NFL Network's the best in my opinion, but what was I about to say? I feel like you guys will win 6 to 8 games, to be honest with you. And I think we're winning 9 games.
Let's just talk about Denver.
I think we're winning 9 games.
Yeah, get out.
Now, real quick, guys. Did you guys see where the Eagles signed Bellata to like?
I didn't.
Yeah,
$60 million deal.
Mm-hmm.
I got Devontae Smith on fantasy.
Oh my god, bro.
How do you feel about that, Eagles?
We were talking about the Broncos.
No, he's fine. We're fine. It's a football. Football channel.
I don't like it. That's me. There's a lot of people in the Eagles community that disagree. There's 2 years left on his contract. This is his 3rd year. Paying him that amount of money, that's premature to me. You're paying this man up to he can get up to $80 million on this contract.
God,
and that's that's steep for someone who's never even played a full season in the NFL. I don't like it. I'm so tired of Howie Roseman paying players for what he believes they're gonna be or what they've already done. In my opinion, if you wanted to sign him, that's okay. But I would have waited till the end of this year, seen what productivity he gave you, and then pay him on that. But yeah, I don't like it because there's other people on this team that we could have extended and deserve it more than him. So yeah, I don't know where we're going with this, but if it backfires, man, bye Howie. And
Howie Roseman.
We gotta love Howie Roseman.
I will be streaking down the streets of Philadelphia when that shit happens.
Should have been fired 3 years ago.
Yeah. I don't like it though, man. $80 million for a guy who never has started a whole season. Yeah.
AK, is it backloaded? If it's backloaded,
I didn't look into it, but
dude,
I mean,
the Eagle.
I know he has 42 million guaranteed, and even still, I mean, 42 million guaranteed for someone who started a goddamn game like that.
I'm sorry, Eagles Uncensored
started a game, but he's never actually played a full season. Let me rephrase that.
Eagles Uncensored, no offense, but the Eagles should just be called the Philadelphia Backloaders at this point. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, look at it this way, man. When you do contracts and stuff, sometimes backloaded contracts are good. Sometimes front-loaded contracts are good. It just all depends on how you do it. I don't know. We're going to find out how well this turns out.
Hold on to the mic. Hold on to the mic, Eagles, because I'm about to ask you a question. I believe you guys played Denver, I believe, week 10. I know it's too early to tell because
we don't play Denver. We don't play Denver at all.
Yeah, you do.
You guys don't play Denver.
I checked your schedule.
Week 10. Yeah, you guys play Denver week 10. So
we do.
When you guys, you guys play Denver week 10. I think we all play this division this year. Going into week 10, that's still far away. You don't know what's gonna happen. But just let's just hypothetically, everyone on roster right now, looking at Denver's defense, looking at Denver's offense, I want your opinions on Denver as a team because we talked a lot about Giants and Eagles, and what's your thoughts on Denver as a team?
They got some good young wide receivers. You know, KJ Hamler, Courtland Sutton. I forget who the other guy. Judy. Yeah. You know, their quarterback position is still, iffy. But I mean, I believe Teddy Bridgewater will do good for them because he is a game manager. He's not going to make stupid throws that are going to put him out of the game, so to speak. Defensively, I mean, Von Miller isn't Von Miller from 5 years ago, but he's still effective. Chubb, he was injured all last year, so I still have to see him. But from what everyone said coming out of college, he's a beast. So hopefully that works for him. You guys got Surtain, and I don't expect him to be a breakout player this year because most corners end up breaking out their second year. But I believe he will be decent for you guys. Who's your second CB too?
Kyle Fuller. He's the number one.
Kyle Fuller is number one, I think. Yeah.
Oh, he is number one? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Fuller. Yeah, he's good. I can't say nothing about him. But and then you guys still have Simmons as your free safety, right?
Yeah, I respects the hell out of Simmons, man.
Yeah, he's good.
Simmons is one of the top safeties in the league.
And they have their
defense is good. Their defense is good. There's no doubt about it. But I don't know, man. That's the thing. Everyone has questions this year. I mean, things have changed. They really have. And I don't know. Come week 10, I believe we'll be where we need to be, and I believe the Broncos will be where they need to be. You guys will be where you need to be. It's going to be a hard. It's going to be a hard start to the beginning of the season for all of us. In all honesty, but
and I'm glad that you brought up Simmons because his name is yet to be brought up on the stream. Like when we talk Broncos defense, we can't forget about Justin Simmons, man. That guy is a baller, and like Galladay, if you got Kyler Fury and then you got Simmons right there, you know what I'm saying? Or you got Simmons. Just keep that name in mind. We were talking about like Bradley Chubb not gonna play. We've been heavily focused on Von Miller, but let's not forget about Justin Simmons, man.
He's always been good.
Absolutely.
And also adding on to that
player on defense just because Von Miller's age. Now, if you could compare Von Miller's your best player, but right now who's playing the better football? Justin Evans Simmons.
He's the best defense ever.
What was I about to say? The Broncos have the best secondary in football.
No,
they do. If Surtain pans out, I think they're going to be the best secondary in football. But their run defense isn't good. So if we get Booker going and hopefully Saquon,
Workley, when we get Workley going,
I don't think Barkley's gonna get too many snaps this game. I feel like it's more important if we get him snaps.
He was talking about his snaps on his channel, but continue.
Yeah, I feel like we should get him. I feel like we should get him more snaps in the Washington game because it's a divisional game, more important. I feel like Week 18. We'll decide the division, to be honest with you. So I feel like those division games are important. I feel like everyone in the division right now is about the same level, be honest with you. No, I feel like the Eagles are right there with us, to be honest with you. Yeah, I honestly do. And AK can agree with me too. So my thoughts really.
I mean, listen, I know whenever he says that, Logan's give, and I understand. Like I have questions about my team as well, but when it comes down to it, everyone on our team, other than our couple vets that we have, none of these guys have been paid. They're all trying to get their first pay, and that right there makes them more dangerous than most people. Because when you haven't got paid yet and you're working for that first pay, you're willing to play harder, I do think that we have a good chance to be successful this year, as in, winning way more games than what we did last year. But like I said, we're going to have our ups and we're going to have our downs, and they're both going to be up. They're both going to be down. But that's part of growing. That's part of being a new team, and any of us can shock the world at any moment.
For all we know, the Lions can win the Super Bowl. We don't know.
Giants.
We're gonna go that far, but
but all in all, man, this division is going to be awesome to watch this year. I believe this division comes down to the very last two games. I believe we're all going to be competitive in this division. I don't count anyone out, really. I don't.
All I'm saying is Jared Goff for MVP.
and it's always been that's been our division for the past a long time. And if you think about it too, like as much as we go back and forth and we talk shit about each other's teams, like me and you talked about this off stream, we respect each other as humans and stuff like that. And the thing is with the Eagles, it's like we are all football fans, and we are mostly realistic football fans, and we have our rants where we go off, but mostly everybody on this stream is realistic when they talk. And at the end of the day, that's why you guys are on the stream, because if you wasn't realistic, I wouldn't bring you on, and I just wanted to get that point across. Everybody here is perfect content creators. You guys should go check out everybody's channel. Classified, Adrian, Eagles Uncensored, Nate Talking Sports, Logan's Giant Zone, and Balbi. So you guys go check out all of their channels. And to that point, I wanted to make that, everybody's looking at the Eagles, because I know I did early on, like, ooh, look at their depth, who's they're gonna have. But when you think about it, when you have the best offensive line in the division and the best defensive line in the division, and you look at football and it's one in the trenches, then you have a young quarterback that could actually, I went back and I looked, and it's only 4 games, but I can see where some Eagles fans are really having high expectations for this guy. When you have a young quarterback that's a mobile quarterback that can move, you have a young receiver in Devontae Smith that did win the Heisman Trophy. Okay, you have a young second tight end, Goddard, I believe his name is. You have a young fast receiver in they just drafted or something like that. Like I think it's like the 4th string receiver. whatever.
Oh, you mean
Quez
Quez
Watkins?
You
Yeah,
mean
Watkins. You have a young receiver in Watkins. You have Rager's. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Rager's good, man.
If that quarterback if Hurts gets moving and those receivers are fast, they're gonna be able to open. You know, you got problems with them scoring boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you gotta always be realistic. But I can see where a lot of some Eagles fans are coming from with the production of Jalen Hurts through the length of the season and where he can go in the future.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Listen,
I mean, like, my fault. You can go, AK. Sorry about that. Yeah, you good. You can
go. You know, man, I got to clear that up. When we're Eagle fans looking at Jalen Hurts, we're not looking at his production. Okay. Excuse me. And I know what you mean. Like, yeah, he was predicted last year, the last 4 games. He took us from 208 yards a game to 280. You know, I mean, it was a huge jump. But when you look at Jalen, it's not much about his production as it is his mental side and the way he carries himself. You know, he's not normal. He's very laid back. He's very calm and collective. You know, I mean, if you watch any of his interviews, he's not a normal guy. You know, there's something weird about him, but in a good way.
He's different.
And, he's a sociopath.
You know, that's why I admire him. No, he's just too calm. Like, no lie. It seems like nothing rattles this kid. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't faze him. And that's what I like about him, and that's what other Eagle. I don't know much about him. I don't know.
I think he goes wicking in and out.
Yeah, I think he's lagging.
But you know, it to NFL. Am I? My bad.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, to be successful in the NFL, man, you have to have a good head on your shoulders, and that's something he has. You know, so that's why we look at Hurts that way.
Absolutely. Classified. Nate, Adrian, y'all haven't said anything for a while. Logan too. You guys want to say anything?
Yeah, right now just making lunch right now.
Oh yeah, what are you having for lunch? You don't tell me that.
I don't know. Just making rice and I think rice and hamburger meat.
Okay. You're gonna put some hot sauce on that hamburger meat?
Yeah, of course, man.
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah. Right now I'm gonna eat before I go to church because I had to go to church at 5. So before we end this,
get it, bro. Hell yeah, bro.
I had an emergency I had to deal with. Some friends need a ride home, so
you fucking called them the
Uber. Oh my god!
Hey, Joel,
call them the Uber.
Are you available on Tuesdays, my guy?
Yeah, I'm available all the time. I am on disability, so.
Okay.
Joel on the go.
I should be. But, I was going to ask if you would like to do the podcast on Tuesdays.
Sure, that works for me. You want to do it live, recorded? Don't matter.
No, let's do it live. Fuck it.
Okay, yeah. Classified 3F on Twitter.
Let's get it. We connect people here
and then we'll just talk about the every week. We'll just kind of talk about all 4 NFC East teams, how they did, you know, that week, and what we thought they did wrong, what they could improve on, you know, shit like that.
Right. Yeah, because I'm going to start streaming those games. I'm not going to do Giants games. I'm going to concentrate on watching Giants games, but I streamed the Dallas game. I'm going to stream the Eagles game tomorrow. I think Zion's going to come on, so. I'm
going to record the Dallas, Washington, and Eagles games from now, and I got to know what's going on.
Right. I want to be more informed.
And I'm going to do a pregame show tomorrow. Probably with Nate and maybe Benny. So
let's get it, Benny.
Yeah.
Him for a while. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So we'll figure out the times on that. I'm not sure. Probably
I don't know. The game starts at 4:25. So
the game starts at 4:25. So I'll say I don't know.
We could do
it. Hey, Joel, my guy. What's your Twitter?
Classified 3F with Joel, or it should be just Classified 3F.
Okay.
How'd you come up with that, Joel?
Classified.
It's classified. Well, you can't ask that.
Yeah, that's right. Well, you don't have the clearance.
You know, I came up with classified because it's like a lot of people.
Don't say anything stupid like that again.
I'm gonna leave that. No, I'm kidding.
a lot of people won't show like the tips, the tricks, the behind the scenes, the little secrecies that like fishing might contain, or like cooking might contain, or they hold that close to their chest, or they keep that classified information.
Mm-hmm.
So I came up with Classified 3F because I like football, I like fishing, and I like to have fun.
There you go. I like it.
So you can also throw in family. You can throw in friends. You can throw, because I wanted my channel to be a diverse area. But in the football season, it's going to be football.
And
but that's why I show the cooking videos.
Season on your channel. What?
Right. I like to talk about family, because it's like a lot of times we don't just stop, take a breather, grab the kids and get away for 3 or 4 hours. Sometimes just a reminder gets people to like, okay, you know what? He's right. I need to do that more often. So,
like it. Great idea.
I wasn't gonna say anything. You can continue. I was just saying facts.
I'm good. No, Tuesdays is fine with me. Yeah, just hit me up on Twitter.
Let's get it.
Only on Zion's Zenith.
Yeah, on Zion's Zenith. Reconnect people. Let's get it.
On like 10
and
minutes.
We also have a second channel and Reconnected, and we run it with all these great people here, Logan and Nate. If any one of you guys want to come on Reconnected, you're welcome to come on Reconnected. I believe our next episode on Reconnected, we're gonna talk TV shows, anime, cartoons, and
anime, bro.
Ford versus Ferrari, man. Ford versus Ferrari, dog.
Yes. Okay. I started it, and then I'm like watching a million shows right now. And then if I watch shows, so it's like I'm on YouTube. I'm watching Shameless. I'm watching all these short documentaries on Disney Plus. I'm watching that 9/11 documentary on Netflix, and then I'm like halfway through Ford versus Ferrari. I have ADHD. I can't. I lose interest really fast. But Ford versus Ferrari is a really good movie, Joseph.
Yeah, it is.
When I watched it, I just watched it real late a couple of days ago, and I fell asleep to it. And thanks for reminding, because I have to go watch it. So thank you, Joseph. And you'll get, I'm going to say it now live, or I have to do it. You'll get a reaction on Reconnected by next week, Tuesday.
All right. I have a topic that we can talk about. We can talk about these Dallas Cowboys. Let's talk about these Cowboys. I got to do that.
Yes, and also I want to invite all of you guys, if you guys want to, I'm going to do a trailer reaction to the Matrix trailer that just came out a couple of days ago. We're going to do a trailer.
Oh, I'm so fucking there. That's my shit, bro.
You guys, if you guys want, we can react to it. We can do it right after this real fast. There'll be like a good 7-minute video, 8-10 minutes, and then we can do that. Let's get it. But
Keanu Reeves.
Take the mic. Oh my god, I'm so excited, bro.
You sounded very passionate about Keanu Reeves, man.
He's one of my favorite actors.
This motherfucker has a rap song after him. I'm the one, bitch. I am the one. Like Keanu Reeves.
Shout out to Logic. Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's got his own motorcycle brand. It's kind of crazy.
So this guy does,
and not just that, but do you know in his
I'm joking, bro. I love Keanu Reeves. He's a good actor.
Yeah, dude. Every action scene he does, he literally does. Like he went and he did all the shooting in his what's
John
the
Wick.
ones he just did?
He's like Jackie Chan, He just gets out there and does it himself.
Yeah, dude, I watched his videos on that shit. Dude, he's fucking insane. He actually can shoot that fast. He taught himself to do it. It's insane what this guy does.
Yeah, but he also does so much more for the community behind the scenes that people don't even know about or understand. I mean, that's what puts him above the top.
Pause real fast. Sorry, guys, we're going to take a break from football, and we're going to talk Keanu Reeves for about 10 minutes, but we'll be right back to football, and you can continue, Joel.
Yes. I'm a huge motorcycle guy, and he has a huge motorcycle collection. It's not even funny, so. Yeah. And he's got his own brand, too. I mean, like, it's wild.
Can you believe that this guy is one of the – what's the word I'm looking for, though? But he's the one, he actually doesn't like being out in public. There's a – freaking actual medical thing for it. But he's a recluse, so to speak. Like he lives in the fucking mountains in like Montana or some shit.
I wish I could join him.
He kind of used to if you moved to Wyoming. Montana,
Joel, you live in the wilderness.
No, I don't. Not the way I'd like
Let's
to.
Get it. Thank you for watching, AJ. Let's get it. Yes, your Buccaneers are 1-0. Good stuff.
I mean, any team could have got 1-0 against the Cowboys, but we're not even going to talk.
Damn, bro. Why are you going to diss AJ like that, bro?
I'm not dissing AJ. He's my guy.
Just reconnected, guys. We talk all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just random stuff. We got even requests to do Lady of Heaven trailer. We did that. That's one of our best videos. But if you guys want, you guys can go check us out at Reconnected. Let's get our link that and all these amazing people's channels down in the link.
And only as Zion, me and Zion were the only people that experienced the Zion's.
Oh yes, yes. YouTube, UMG copyrighted my video because you were just blasting some blasting some rap music videos on the channel.
Why would you do that?
It was a great idea, bro. It was amazing.
It was such an amazing stream. It was going off at Money Bag and
did you get a strike?
Oh yeah, dude, we got taken down, dude.
Oh,
at 45 minutes, they saw that crowd. I was like, "How do you think, dude? It was 45 minutes."
I got to complain. UMG, like they claim copyright. I'm like, God damn you! You guys make a lot of money as well. Why you gotta come after us, the little guys? But hey, they watching though.
Agoraphobia.
Zion, another good song.
Thank you.
Listen
Thank
to
you.
Sharing Locations. Listen to it.
By who?
I thought we were talking about
It's Dirk, Baby, and Meek Mill.
Okay, I listened to it, and I know we're talking about Keanu Reeves too, but also shout out to Damian Lillard, one of the best rappers in basketball.
Oh, dude, that guy's so talented, bro.
All right, guys. Is there anything else about Keanu Reeves, or we'll wrap it up and we'll get back to football? We'll do like a little
football. I guess.
My dad, my father.
Want to stay on?
My father is a simp for Keanu Reeves. I just have to point that out.
What?
My father has a crush on Keanu Reeves.
So definition of simp. I started to learn these new generation words. So simp, that means definition, Logan.
He has a crush on her.
All right, yeet. Definition, Nate.
No, wait a
Nate.
minute. Simp does not mean I got a crush. Simp means you're a simple person.
No, classified.
You're talking about
generations change classified.
I got a perfect example for that. I got a perfect example for that. So I was at work the other day, right? Like this 16-year-old kid walks up and says, "Yo, man, you're lit." Okay. Now, let's think of something here. You're talking to a 33-year-old man, okay, who was born in '88, and there's only one thing lit means to me, and that is fucked up off your ass, either on drugs or alcohol. And I know Joel knows what I'm talking about.
Right.
See, lit
now,
to me means
I
fire.
looked at him and
Fire
I said, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I was like, "Do I look fucking high to you right now?" And he's like, "No, man." He's like, and he's like, "No, man." He's like, "That means you're cool." I'm like, "No, lit does not mean you're fucking cool. What are you talking about, man?"
No,
it does not mean that.
AK, no,
and
just,
he was
just,
like,
just hit me up. Hit me up, AK, and I'll teach you everything, bro. I got you, dog.
All right, that's fine, cool. But and I looked at him and I was like, and he was like, "Well, what's lit mean to you?" I was like, "Really? Like, yo, y'all gotta."
See, Eagles. I'm in a nice place because I'm 28, so I kind of right in that middle ground where I kind of know your side, but I'm hanging around a lot of young kids too, and plus two, I know that side.
AK Gen Z, man, Gen Z.
Give it 10 or 15 years, Zion. You'll be just as confused as we are.
Yeah. Well, and the
I'm
fucked
just
up part about it all is when he looked at me.
They brought back snapbacks.
Well, the fucked up part about it was when he actually sat there and said it to me. My big boss was standing right next to me. So instantly, my mind is, I'm gonna punch this guy in the face for even saying that shit. You know, because like that's my job.
Where was this? Where
were you?
At work.
That's funny.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all need to figure out what word means what here, because I get confused all the fucking time when y'all talk.
AK, bro, hit me up. I will teach you, bro. I'll teach you all the Gen Z.
I don't.
The Gen Z language.
I like what I speak very, very fluently. I'm good at hand signals too. So
yeah.
Not as good as Rick.
I could talk like a Gen Z person, or like be professional in the chat, like the Hubs chat.
Or then you have Wild and Balbi, which is just crazy curse words.
I just go crazy.
You go that Balbi. Then you have Cowboys.
I can't wait till your generation starts making curse words like what's one I can use? Like you're gonna turn fuck into I don't know, something outrageous, like doesn't even mean that. And then you're going to look at me one day, say it, and I'm going to be like, well, what do you mean? And it means, that means fuck you. And it's like, well, how did fuck you become that?
Here's Yes,
so
here's
check
some
it.
classified information right here.
Okay, go take it.
I got classified information. I'm going to tell you exactly where that word came from.
Oh my
Oh, I
God.
know it. I know it.
I know what fuck came from.
Can I do
No,
it?
you don't.
Can-
No, you
I
don't.
do.
I watched
do
the
know
Nicolas
what
Cage
fuck-
documentary on Netflix.
No, I do know what fuck.
You watched a fuck documentary on Netflix?
Yeah, you guys should watch it. It's amazing. Continue, Eagles.
In days of old, when knights were bold and women were free and willing, back in the days of the kings and everything, you needed a permit
Exactly
to
right.
have intercourse.
Exactly.
So what
right.
they would post on your door would be a poster that said, fornication allowed under consent of the king. F-U-C-K. So basically, they had a fuck permit tattooed right to the door so that they could have sex inside.
Actually, doesn't fuck stand for fornication under cardinal knowledge?
Well,
it's
consent of the
under
king
cardinal
because
knowledge.
the king gave his consent for you to reproduce.
No, do you not know what a cardinal is, Nate?
No, I was thinking of something else. I'm hot.
You don't know what a cardinal is?
No, a cardinal is a lower level in the church. That's what a cardinal is. So back in the day, you actually had to go get married, and then you had to show that proof that you were married, and then the cardinals would go around on your door, like Joel said, and they would put fuck on the door, and that is fornication under cardinal knowledge. That means that the church realizes that you two are married, and it's okay to.
Oh yeah, I know that. I've seen the show.
It teaches you a lot.
Yo, Dad.
High level education.
Dad.
That's
Dad, we're
learning about fornication under cardinal knowledge. Yeah, we're learning about fornication under cardinal knowledge.
But people couldn't just go out and have sex without that permit. If you had sex, you could actually be beheaded.
What the
fuck? Yeah. No, I'm serious, bro. He's not
you guys talking about?
Having sex back in those days, without being married was a very big fucking crime.
My bad.
It really was.
Are you good? Don't worry about it.
And I'm telling you right now, how fuck got to what it is today, I have no idea, because it's like that's not even close to what
we're learning about fornication under cardinal knowledge. What's going on? Fornication under cardinal knowledge, bro.
From who?
What's up, Corey? Make a special appearance, Corey.
He's old enough. He was there when Eve was there.
Yo, don't get me in trouble, Logan.
No, he said it's good. He said it's good. He said it's good.
What?
Come here.
What the heck?
We're learning about fornication under cardinal knowledge.
Just let him know I was giving you a history lesson. That's all.
Right.
He knows that's cool.
I can't believe it.
Corey, if you haven't watched this, you should watch it. It's a really good documentary on Netflix, and you'll learn a lot of stuff.
Dude, Nicolas Cage is a beast.
Yeah, he is, but
well, that's like the guy that invented the toilet. His last name was Crapper, and that's where the crap comes from.
You're so right on that.
Zion, my dad just told you to get Adrian off the stream for being a Broncos fan.
Did he not? But here's the question, though. Did he not read my fucking name? Like, I think I should be.
Yeah, that's true.
My dad's cool with you. My dad's cool with you.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh,
don't take offense to that. He's joking.
Well, tell him
AK's like, oh, and then he's like, oh, we're gonna be straight.
Right. You can learn a lot from his man about his cable management. And cable management.
Hey, okay, here you want another.
Here, man. Adrian's cool, man.
Y'all want another?
Hey, did you hear it? Hey, did you hear Joel's? Did you guys hear Joel's crapper story though?
What?
No, say it again, Joel. Say it again.
Here we go.
Oh, I thought you had another story. I heard that. Say it again.
The man that invented the toilet, his name was John Crapper, and that's where to take a crap comes from. They didn't call it a crapper.
Amazing.
That's how that term came about. And here's another one.
Exactly.
You guys ever been driving out? You ever been driving out in the country and you see like out in the middle of the field, there's this like one stump, this tree got cut down, but that stump's always out there. Yeah. Have you ever heard of how to stump train a mule?
No.
Okay. Well, see, back in the old days, and especially
I'm in
in
the suburbs,
Texas and stuff like that.
I'm in the south.
All right, sometimes the mule is what they have to use.
Let Joel finish his story.
Classified.
That's all right. If they want to talk over me and miss it, that's all right. Go
No,
right
you're good.
ahead.
That's fine.
I don't want to miss it.
All right, go.
Well, okay. So back in the old days, they used to use a donkey to pull the plow the field and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, every once in a while, sometimes that donkey get real stubborn, and he wouldn't pull the plow anymore. So the farmer had to jump up onto the stump, which was the same height as the donkey's rear. And I'm going to end the story right there and let you figure out the rest.
Jesus.
That's how you stump train a mule.
They raped a donkey. No.
Dude, that's
Jesus,
a joke.
bro.
Just so you know.
Oh, jeez. Oh, that's funny.
Oh,
I'm like-
guys, I think that was.
They completely Jim Carreyed that donkey.
I love it. That's a fun little detour, and that's the conversations we have all the time on Reconnected. So you guys can come join Reconnected.
We're on my stream like yesterday.
Oh yeah, on Logan's stream, and
They was talking about Jim Carrey getting porked in prison.
what is that?
Hey,
that is
it's a fucking movie, okay?
It's a movie.
What do you
It's a movie. Right. Balbi, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say this should just be a We Connected video instead.
No.
I'm
Adrian,
messing
you
around.
want to say anything? You've been quiet off the quiet in the corner. just
Shawshank
soaking it all in.
Redemption. That's it.
Sure.
Joel,
Shawshank Redemption.
yesterday,
That's a fun
Adrian-
movie.
Whoa, hold up. Great fucking movie, Joel. Great movie.
Yep.
Yesterday,
Oh,
these
dude,
guys
I'm
were
so
talking
ready for
about
it, too.
cougars and Brokeback Mountain on my channel, bro.
Okay,
Thank you so
first
much
of
for
all,
joining me back for it.
let's
Let's
clear
get
this
that
up real
Hulk
fast.
I'm
split.
okay?
joking.
I'm married to a cougar. Big difference. I'm married to a
Go
cougar.
fast, guys. If you guys don't already, go check out Big Pat Sports Talk, amazing YouTube channel, content creator. He does play-by-plays. He's gonna be live tomorrow. I think he might be live most of the day tomorrow, calling all the plays. I don't want to put you on blast. I'm pretty sure he is. But if he's not, you guys should go check out all of his other amazing videos
I'll
he
be right
has
back.
on his channel.
Bro, Big
I'm
Pat-
gonna link all of these guys' amazing descriptions in the description, and I'm also gonna link Big Pat's, and I'll have some other comment like vids and maybe G Nation and stuff like that. They'll all be in the description because
Big Pat?
all here we're all a big family, we're all a community. Let's get it.
Big
By the
Pat
way, guys-
grown. His channel grown so much, bro. Like
Oh,
literally,
absolutely.
I
Him and
remember
G
his
Nation
first
be-
stream I went on. I was like, so long. It was crazy. He's grown so much, but yeah.
I just wanna say this: G Nation and Big Pat, like some of the funnest people to be around when I'm on stream with them. Just two amazing guys, and you guys go check them out. Let's get
By
it.
the way,
You know
guys,
who
I will
we're
be
missing
live.
right now?
Who?
Adam. We need
Oh,
Adam.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Adam. Oh, speaking of Adam, I
We
did
need
give him a shout out earlier in the stream. If you guys didn't know, Adam took a 11-year hiatus and he's now back on YouTube again, uploading videos. So what you guys should go do is you guys should go check out Adam's channel. His link will also be down in the description. So you know what? I should actually put it up because you guys can be able to see it from there. And make sure you guys put the notification bell on too, because sometimes YouTube they be assholes and they don't want to promote people's videos. So
Right.
sometimes they don't like realness, you know what I'm saying? So they just want you to be in your bubble. So that being said, not to diss YouTube, but I'm gonna diss YouTube.
You should.
Monopoly.
Same, bro. I
But
hate
the
YouTube,
thing
bro.
is, you know what I'm saying? It's a great place. I love YouTube for a lot of great reasons. And when you have this much information at your fingertips, you gotta soak it all in.
By the way, guys, I'll be live at 8:30 if you guys want to come on.
Let's get it. Adrian, you want to
Tonight?
talk about anything?
I probably won't
Yeah,
be
8:30
on.
tonight.
I may not go on because me and Robert are collaborating. So
You
that's
good, bro? It's all right.
Let's get it.
Here, I'll just schedule it now. If any of you guys want to come on, just I guess you can come on.
Did you guys get the new game you guys got yesterday? The new
game?
NBA. Yeah, the NBA. Yeah.
Well, I'll be grinding 2K and I have Madden 2. I haven't grinded as much as I want to, but I've been playing the older generation because I don't really like it's not that I don't like the city. I don't mind the city, but I just like I'm just so used to the basic, and most of my friends still play on PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
So if you want to get on the ship, I'm down to get on the ship. We can run some 1v1s later on.
The latest
Not
2K
some 1v1s,
is
some
so
2v2s.
bad. Like literally
What are you guys talking
2K21
about?
is so bad.
2K22.
Basketball?
Yeah,
Yeah, basketball.
like literally the best 2K is like 2K16. Like, oh my
yes,
god.
bro.
Like,
Thank you, Seth, bro. Thank you.
I don't know, man. I really like 2K15. 15 was pretty dope.
2K15 was nice.
Yeah, but
2K15 was nice.
dude, because 16 was so good as well. Because I think that was Curry on the cover. Curry was on the cover for that.
It was Curry, Anthony Davis, and James
It
Harden.
made Curry a god, bro. Like he was making I made this dude just do half court shots on my brother, bro. Like that was amazing. I just always went with Curry and black top. Like that was such a good
Pat, bro. Absolutely.
Yes, sir, Big Pat. Yes, sir.
All right, guys. The stream is scheduled. If you guys want to.
Pat's channel is gonna be linked down in the description below. But I just wanted to pull up Adam's channel for you guys can know where to find him. Adam, his last name Costas. I didn't want to slaughter it. I just wanted to put it up for you guys to see. But yeah, thank you. And then he started uploading videos again. Great videos, super fun to watch. You guys should go check that out. Make sure you guys put the notification bell on so you guys can get notified when he drops a new video.
Zion, you got a MacBook?
I have an iMac, but shout out to Adam. Let's get it.
Still, damn.
And we are less than 24 hours.
No lie, when you
kickoff.
said he's had 11-year hiatus, you really made me feel old right there, man. Like,
what do you mean by that?
Because that means YouTube came out when I was kind of young.
Actually, he had a,
and now that it's 11 years,
7-year hiatus, but he's been uploading his first video. I believe, if I looked at it, was like 11, 10, 12 years ago.
Yeah, he said 11 years ago.
For anybody, yeah, Adam used to be the used to do all of that. I didn't know this. He told me this, but like looking at his channel, this guy uploaded videos after videos. He was consistent on uploading videos, yeah. And like, if he was to keep his channel up, you know what I'm saying, stuff gets in the way. Life got busy. I used to upload video games to YouTube. That's where I made most of my subscribers. I was
Platinum shots.
Platinum shots,
bro.
Platinum shots. It's actually still up on the video. If you guys want to watch some Call of Duty gameplay. Anyhow, I used to do all that kind of stuff. I had like 60 Fortnite streams that I had to delete. I was like into Fortnite for like a good 5 months. It was bad. I had to just refocus and be like, yo, thanks to Bad Dog, thanks to the Hub, thanks to Entertainer Talking Sports, thanks to Fist Vegas, and thanks to
better not say his name.
Getting another person.
Don't say his name.
Don't say his name.
Don't say
I'm not gonna say his name. There are two kids. They break down film at camp. Giants Fireside.
Oh, I know you're talking.
Yo, real quick, Zion, I'm
Yeah,
gonna put something in the
Fireside
private
Giants.
chat
Thank you
because
for
I'm
all
not
of
gonna
them
say
for
it out
inspiring
loud,
me, you know what I'm
but I
saying?
want you to read it. Okay. I just had something come into my head, but I can't say it on here, so I'm gonna put it in the chat in the background.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
read it.
AK, is it Deshaun Watson? Because I know you can't say Deshaun Watson.
No, that's my channel. I can say Deshaun on this one. This ain't my channel.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm pretty sure you can say it on here. I won't mind. Let's get it. While Eagles does that, make sure you guys go check out all these amazing channels because honestly, guys, I know I keep on saying it, but I truly mean it. You know, sometimes I get frustrated and corrupted by the mainstream media, and then I don't want to be those corrupted, casual people just watch the mainstream media and come up with opinions off of that. Because half of the times they don't have anything nice to say about us, and they don't watch fully all the games. No, don't get me wrong. There's some people that I do follow that
there's
is
only
really
one
good
show,
that I do
bro.
watch.
Good Morning Football.
Good Morning Football.
Good Morning
It's an
Football is
amazing
the only show
Yeah.
that actually has knowledge,
And
bro.
You're a
They
Kay Adams simp.
Oh, I am, bro. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
Yeah,
Adams,
Adams is
what are you
awesome.
talking
Adams is
about?
awesome.
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
The hell? Like,
Yeah, that being
You have a
that being
brain.
said, like, you know, I get a lot of my knowledge from my own research, but I'm by looking up also all these amazing content creators that just feed us information. Like, who needs Court Knocks when you have YouTube?
You watch Hard Knocks.
I do. I love like just
Hard Knocks
watching
is
and-
only in the summer,
I
though.
watch
So.
Court Knocks.
I
yeah.
hate Hard Knocks.
It's like 5 episodes, so it's like a
Hey,
season
when you
goes
read
by
this,
like that.
before I send this out, when you read this, do not take it in any offense whatsoever. It's supposed to be a joke, all right?
Oh yeah, I don't take offense.
Zion is like immune
There
to
it
it.
is. There it is.
Uh-oh. This
Oh.
is private.
I don't mind. Like, yeah.
Yo, think
It's in
about
the
it.
private
That's
chat.
fucking funny. That's why I didn't say it on here, but that's fucking funny.
Thanks for asking, but
Wait a
you're
minute.
more than
What
welcome
word
to
does
say
this
that.
mean?
What?
There's got to be a word for that, right?
Man, let's okay.
Oh,
ow.
we're talking about in the.
C-O-C-U-M. We're not going to talk about
Oh,
I like that.
Oh, yeah. Is there a word for that you guys have?
I don't know, but it's like a blumpkin is a blowjob on the toilet while you're turning.
Yeah, you can say it. Joel was just saying.
So now that
I never expected Joel to be saying
it in the chat out loud.
Joel was talking about Brokeback Mountain last night, Balbi.
Hey, you know what? Russian Candy King, Google that one.
Oh my
All right,
god!
that being said,
Joel.
we'll do one little more definition, and then we'll get back to talking football. So I started using to I'm Gucci. The reason why I'm using I'm Gucci basically means I'm good. So if you look at Gucci products, they're good products. So
that Gucci man,
trash, bro. I hate Gucci. Like,
what the heck, Nate? Are you serious,
bro? They're
what the heck, Nate?
Where'd you come from? They're handmade.
Nate, you're Italian, man. What the heck? You're Italian.
Dog,
you're Italian. You gotta represent.
I'm Italian and I hate Gucci.
Wait,
what the heck?
You're Italian,
bro.
I'm Italian and I hate
Logan's
Gucci.
Italian.
Well, the real Italians.
I am not Italian, but Italian is my favorite cuisine.
I just hate Gucci, bro. I just don't like it.
I'm Italian and I hate
Think about the process. Think about the process.
Yeah, it's too close to coochie for me. Sorry.
I mean, I love both, so.
Balbi, you wouldn't even know what to do with a coochie, so I don't want to hear it, bro.
What the fuck? You wouldn't either. Shut up, little man.
Yeah. You're literally younger than me. Shut up, little boy. Oh my god.
I got you Google Nest Pod.
Oh my god, bro.
Google Nest Pod.
I got something.
Wow,
for the
this
private
was so
chat.
left
Here
field.
you
I'm
go.
sorry.
There
Let's
you
bring
go.
it
There's
back.
a mushroom stamp.
All right, let's see it.
Oh, I know that. Oh yeah, I totally.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is awesome.
But
you know what? I did that to my wife one night, bro. She punched me so hard in the face, it wasn't even funny.
Right.
You got punched in the face by your wife.
AK, we need a house tour.
Right?
No, he's in a dungeon right now.
Did you not read what he put and you wonder why she punched you in the face?
Yeah, Let me read it.
Let's read it on stream. Okay. So I'm just joking. I'm not
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it, don't worry. I have some manners.
I'm a bad influence to the younger generation.
Joel, I thought you'd be the greatest influence, man.
Real fast.
I'm right there with you, man. No lie. I get so much shit all the time for turning Big Play Slay into a potty mouth. Like, I get hit all the time.
They curse. I was like, what the? Why
is
like curse?
Right?
Type it in the
and I'm
chat.
like, hey, you know what? When you hang out with Eagles Uncensored, the uncensored part's there for a reason.
AK.
Is what
I
it
can
is.
curse with.
Hey, and you know
Man.
what the fucked up part
I'm
about it
sorry.
is Midstream is 18 plus, and he's only 13 and in there, so that's his parents' problem. That's not mine.
Right. I'm the same way. I'm above 18. I don't have, kids or anything.
You have us on. What are you talking about?
I mean, AK. I'm 9 years old and you let me in, so
You're
9 years old.
You're 9 years old.
I mean, AK.
Dude, if you see Balbi's face, oh my god, bro.
I got my braces off, so I look much older now. So yeah.
Are we gonna get a face reveal without the braces, Balbi?
I mean, I'm on my laptop that doesn't. My camera's
Oh
not
my
really
god, bro!
working,
His
but-
laptop's from like the 1997, bro.
Nah, it's
Oh my
actually
God,
a brand
it's
new
camera,
laptop. I actually
You
got
got
it
a
like
Windows 97?
3 months ago.
Wait, how do you
it's
have a
Lenovo
brand new laptop with no webcam?
No, I have the
What
webcam.
kind
I
of
just
mind?
dropped the laptop. Here's what happened. I dropped the laptop and then the cam just stopped.
That's what he does.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. It happens, man. I'll just buy a new
Go
one.
fast. We'll get it back to football, but real fast. No offense, Joel. Don't take.
We can do this on my stream later. It's fine.
But so my homie Elephant came on our stream the other day. He was in Logan's stream as well. But he came on Elephant. His name is Ruben, but homie from work is
Ruben
don't diss him,
Randall.
he's a supporter. He basically I worked the next day. He's all like,
I'll be right
"Yo,
back.
I like that stream. It was really good." That guy who looks like Gandalf really knows a lot about football. That's what
Oh my god, I love it. I love it. That's great.
Who was he
Oh
talking
my
about?
God. Well, when I had the beard,
Joe,
I was
he
called
said, that guy who looks like
Sasquatch.
Gandalf knows a lot about football.
When I had the beard, one guy called me Charles Manson. I loved it. Oh my god, that was so funny.
Oh,
That's
that's
fucking
awesome.
weird, bro.
I love it.
Oh, that was funny.
I would not take that as a compliment.
Hey,
The
Don,
Gandalf
I
is an
actually.
amazing wizard.
Oh, I fucking would. That guy is fucking
You know who
famous.
Gandalf is?
I know. Everyone knows who Gandalf is.
No,
Don,
I'm
I gotta
saying
head out,
I don't
bro.
want to be called Charles Manson.
No,
I
I'm
don't
saying
care.
Charles Manson.
I'll see you later, guys.
Yeah, he's fucking famous. What of it?
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Just because he's famous in a bad way doesn't make it wrong,
I mean, like, look how much people's Bonnie and Clyde fans.
right?
Look what they did.
My bladder is about
Or
to
Al
explode.
Capone or the mafia or
Capone.
how they're highlighted. You know, all they do is
Absolutely.
run around, kill people, and break legs. I
The
mean,
real Rick
they're-
Ross.
And technically,
you know?
if you think about it, Marilyn Manson had
What's he
other
doing?
people do it for him.
Charles Manson. Marilyn
Yeah.
Manson's a rock
Or
star.
Charles, yeah, I know. Yeah. I don't know why I can't
Let's
Marilyn
not cop
Manson,
him.
sorry. I was honestly just listening to his music like 3
I know,
hours ago.
I
That's
do
probably
too.
why I flipped that.
I do.
But
that
yeah,
shit
Charles
too.
Manson, no lie, he didn't do it. He had other people do it for him. So I mean, his
It's-
hands are clean.
I'm just gonna
Still
say
weird.
Marilyn is different. We're just gonna leave it at that.
They're beautiful people, man. They're beautiful
Yeah.
people.
What are you
Beautiful.
on? They're disgusting human beings.
I can't tell you what
You
I'm
have to,
on. I'll get kicked off YouTube.
Marijuana.
Study up on the human brain. It's a fascinating thing. All right. I just like history, not history, but I like, just look at it like what takes a person, like what do they have to go through, or what is their history like to alter that mindset, or whether that's what I meant by like study up on the human brain. I didn't want to make it seem like I'm a doctor in a lab, but like,
You're not a neuroscientist, bro.
Yeah. So that being said, back to football, guys. We had a good 30-minute discussion about anything. I know. I'm sorry, Pam, I said
Really,
10
it was
minutes
just
the other
starting to get
week,
interesting.
but
I know.
We can continue this on my stream tonight at 8:30. Shameless plug.
We haven't even talked about the 420 crew and the munchies afterwards. Damn it! Come on.
Hey, you know something? That's a good point.
Now you got me. Now we got.
That is a
would you
good
guys
point.
be interested? 18 plus. Would you guys be interested if I started? I know I have 1 million YouTube channels, but I wanted to do it on Reconnected, but I can't do it on Reconnected because
Why?
it's totally. I want to do a weed review. Like, well, I buy some top strains, like some 35% strains. Sometimes I buy like I'm smoking strains that's like over 100, like pre-rolled with oil and dabs and everything, moonwalks and everything like that. So like I want to do reviews on a channel where I'm reviewing weed strains because I just love that's like
Dear National Football League, I have no part in this.
So yeah, I'm like
Just
so you know, I would rather get really fucking blitzed off my mind and do like reviews on shit rather than talk about it.
I'm gonna say this.
Well,
Dear to my baseball league, I'm no part of this. You guys don't need to test me. I'm good.
Oh yeah, that's
dear,
a different
in the
subject for another time.
Florida Athletic Commission, I didn't do anything of this. I'm sorry.
Dear National,
bro, this is 2021. It's not 1900 anymore. Like weed is everywhere. Everyone talks about weed.
It's so popular and it's so accepted now.
Listen, the minute that the NFL and all sports guys, the minute that the NFL and baseball and hockey said we're not tested for THC, you bet your ass 90% of the guys called their agent and said, "Yo, I can smoke weed now. I'm not tested."
So much players openly smoke weed on camera and stuff like that. There's so much ex-players that grow cannabis. There's an NBA player currently that's growing cannabis. There's so much people involved with the industry. It's the gold rush of cannabis.
I'm 13.
That being said, I know. That being said, but when you guys
bro,
saying,
I was smoking weed at 13. What are you talking about?
You don't. AK, you don't understand my parents, bro. If they see me doing that, I may get. You may not see me ever again, bro.
Hey, let me give you the biggest tip that you're ever gonna get. Okay, what your parents don't know won't hurt them.
Okay.
They might kill you.
Don't go by that. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he's
just
joking.
Oh, trust me, dude. We've been going up on that our whole lives. Don't worry.
That being said, Adrian.
What's
any
up, man?
thoughts on any conversation? And let's take it back to football. Let's take it back to football, Ashley.
We can continue this on my stream.
Oh my God,
Does the giant secondary scare you? Or should are you concerned?
You guys
I'll be right back.
Are you concerned?
I'll see you guys at 8:30.
Hey,
Take care.
Later, bud. Joel, I'll get with you. I sent you a DM on Twitter. So
I followed you back. I'll catch that here when I get off.
All right, sir. You guys have a good one.
All right, you too.
Oh yeah. And don't worry, fam. I am gonna edit the thumbnail and I'll put the the parental advisory. Bam, stick it right on that.
Well,
so continue.
But when we go off on a tirade like that, let's discuss this for a minute. We're just so hyped and amped, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And look, we had an Eagles fan in here. We got a Broncos fan in here. But as you can see, we don't insult each other. We like to go off on tirades. We just want to have fun. And all we're doing is blowing off steam, getting ready for tomorrow because we all are that passionate about our fan base. But, we don't get insulting. Absolutely. I mean, we give each other a hard time. We might say your team's garbage, okay? But that's a fan. I don't know of any fan that doesn't look at another. And if you want to insult an NFL team right off the bat, all you got to do is say your quarterback stinks. Okay, because everybody's going to defend their quarterback, whether it is Drew Lock, whether it's Teddy Bridgewater, whether it's Daniel Jones. I mean, even people that are going after Tom Brady still, who's 44 or whatever, and I cannot believe he's still playing the game at that age. Yeah. People are going after Ben Roethlisberger now. I mean, but that's part of the game. This is part of the atmosphere. This is why fans go to a game. Is because they're around people that are as passionate as they are. And this YouTube community that we have, I love it because we get fans from other fan bases to come in. We can all talk. We can be civil. And people, this is just something that we all should do more of the time instead of being insulting. If you've got a point to make your point. But if you run out of points, you know what? Study a little more, get more points, get more facts, get more values. Read more articles, watch a little bit more of the NFL Network. I mean, you've got a phone by you at all times. I don't think anybody goes anywhere without one of these right now.
I feel naked when I leave the house.
How many of us, and I'll say I do it, I sit on the toilet and read articles.
There's a time where Angry Birds was the most popular app played.
That's my best thinking room. And that's where I get my ammunition and why I defend. And then rewatch a little videotape. I mean, we're all usually in front of a computer for 4 or 5 hours. We shouldn't be. We should be outside more. However, weather doesn't always allow that, whether it's hot, whether you have a health condition. There's a lot that goes into how much time you should have on a computer.
My football season just started, but it got canceled because of COVID outbreak.
Right. Wow. So it's not like Logan didn't want to go out and play football. However, it's just a situation arise. So he's got a little bit more time on his hands at home now. But I'm sure Logan's going outside and working out, trying to stay in shape so that when season comes back. But I just wanted to point out that we go off on these tangents is because we all just want to have fun.
And
it's not about being personal. Like I said, I get the love, I get the drive. People come after me. They're like, Joel, you're crazy for thinking that way. And it's like, man, look, it never hurts to tell your opinion. You're going to be right half the time. You're going to be wrong half the time. If I'm wrong and we get blown out tomorrow, or we lose a close game, or we win a close game, somebody's going to be right. So if you want to feel and take a flyer and finally feel that your team's productive, I don't care if you're the Lions, I don't care if you're the Texans, the Dolphins, or Tampa Bay. Believe in your team. Root for your team. Root for each other. Yeah, somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose. That's why we watch these games. That's why we're fans.
I just have to say this. I have to go. So.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Nate. Sorry.
And to add on to Joel's point real fast, thank you so much for coming on, Nate. And thank you so much, Joel. I think that was well said and that was needed. And I want to thank all of you guys who came on the stream today as Giants fans. Not to single out Adrian, but you guys was all respected, and not once did I hear you guys disrespect Adrian's team. We maybe got played a little bit, but not once did we ever, make Adrian feel uncomfortable. And Adrian can talk for himself, but I just want to say thank you guys all for coming and having a respectful stream. And we get other people that come in that Adrian is surrounded by Giants fans, and that he didn't feel like he was in a hostile situation. I want anybody who comes on this channel or any of our channels to be respected, and I thank you guys so much for respecting him.
I only had to one thing to say. As long as I had to one thing to say. As long as you guys respect me, I'll respect you guys back, because I don't like when people are trying to be rude and not respect us. Because I had to deal with this one fan guy who was a Packers fan, and he gave me an all butthurt because dude, he was telling me one time that why you're not a Denver Nuggets because you're a Denver Broncos. No, dude, I'm a different I have a different team. I love the Dallas Mavericks since back in 2002, and I've been a Broncos fan 97, and I like all the teams, but as long as you guys respect me, I'll be respect you back. But if you guys are gonna be treating me bad, like, you know what, you're wasting my time. I want to be a good friend with you guys. I want to treat how you guys want to be respect, and I want to be involved in this. I love to talk about sports, and I haven't watched ESPN because I don't have that channel. The only channel has Fox One or NFL Network. It's like keep that updated. Say, hey, what's going on. So I just love to join with you guys, and I really have that respect for all of you guys. So that's what I want to do.
Absolutely, thank you.
And that's
so
what we want. Is we want more, other fans from other teams, because we follow our team so much.
Yeah, right.
It's hard for us to get in depth, even though I'm watching other Philadelphia games or Dallas games. That's still so much information to take out. Chances are I'm going to know the player. I'm going to know who's hurt, but there's always little idiosyncrasies of that player that you will never know, but a team that fans going to know, because that's what they live 24 hours. And if we can get more people like Adrian to come on, which I hope that, like Zion said, we don't want anybody uncomfortable on our channels. We want to be able to communicate and respect each other in the same sentence. But yeah, we want to be able to joke and be able to, and there's ways to do that. And for somebody like Logan, that's part of the growing process. When you're younger, you want to joke, and it's kind of hard sometimes. So, and we do have a lot of young fans here in the Giants community, and there's a lot of young fans with other YouTubers that want to call in. But that's one thing that I strive for, and I've seen a lot of other YouTubers strive for, is to get the younger fans involved. Yeah, sometimes we might step out of bounds. However, I've been friends with Logan for a while. I talked to his father. His father has explained to us what Logan is capable of and what he isn't capable of. And we try to stay away from what he's not capable of. So it's kind of respecting the boundaries. I don't know Adrian, but I've been trying to ask Adrian, football questions and still joke around. And that is such a fine line to balance on. I think what it is when the name calling starts flying, well, you're an idiot for thinking that this, instead of, okay, well, let me come at you with a point or a point of view, which is more, you're still being argumentative, but you're not being insulting. And that's the key to what a lot of people, we need more communication like that.
Well, I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Absolutely. And I'm going to try to bring up, I think I have a lineup. I think I have two people lined up, two Washington football fans to come on for next week's episode. But for sure, one, I'm just trying to get the other person. One of my coworkers is a Washington fan, and he's been a Washington fan since for a while, over 20 plus years. So he has a lot of knowledge when it comes to that football team, and he can break down what he's seen and where they're at now. So hopefully he can come on too. And then I had lined up one of the Washington football fans that I met over on Adrian's channel. I'm gonna connect with her, and then we can hopefully she can come on as well. So that being said, guys, I'm gonna try to bring people on that we're gonna be playing. I'm gonna line up my homie AC. One of my bros that I knew for the past 6 years, major big time Atlanta fan. So he's going to be probably on for week 3. So I got that lined up. So I don't know when I'm going to drop it, but I can't make any promises, guys, but I'm going to try to bring on more people to want to talk about other people's the team we're playing. And also Adrian, I know you're a Broncos fans, but feel free to call in and you're more than welcome. I know Eagles, he called in, we was talking about it. He's more than welcome. You're more than welcome to join us on one of those streams.
Yeah, I'm looking for tomorrow. I'm looking for tomorrow, and I'll probably watch the whole game. I never want to miss no game, but I'll probably watch it, and it's gonna be fun to watch. I'm not gonna hate anybody. It's gonna be fun because I know there's so many fans hate Brady all these years because supposedly he's a GOAT, but nobody cannot be Brady because I had told my dad because he's a Brady fan. My dad's a Patriots fan, and I can tell my dad's like, Dad, look, this Brady can. Nobody can now stop as a quarterback, and who's gonna stop Brady? Nobody.
Daniel Jones.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but like I said, Brady, he's in the top of the game. I have him on my lead, on my fantasy lead, and it's like, dude, he made almost 300 yards, and I told my dad, this guy is gonna kill all this game, and I know there's someone I think he will play like 50 years old, man. I think he will still play for a couple of years, but depends. I don't know, but I don't know who's gonna stop Brady, and Brady's like one of my favorite quarterbacks, but I don't know. We'll see about it, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, all Phil's issues aside, I hope that Antonio Brown comes back and has an amazing season. His name was kind of shattered, but we can't take away on what he did on the football field. Hell yeah. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Or we can wrap it up. I'll give you guys 3-5 minutes each to plug what you guys need to plug. Let's
I said it. I'm going to stick with it. My final score, I think we're winning 30-10. I look at my team. I followed my team. I look at what we're capable of. I guess maybe that's why I'm saying that. Is because I look at this team and I just look at the playmakers we have now. I look at the additions we have now. I look at my coach. I mean, my coach is probably the biggest reason why I believe that this team can go where it's going to go. I mean, he was made fun of for the tennis balls. He was made fun of because he jumped in a mud puddle and got a fumble. He's been made fun of because he's got a bad GM, supposedly. He makes the guys run laps.
Make fun of that, too.
Okay. The Giants got in a fight the first day of camp. Okay, that shows me, you know what? These egos are huge. These guys are fighting to win. Nobody's better than me. When you have that the first day and you see everybody buying into the coach, I mean, this is the first time that we've actually heard the team buying in. They didn't do it with McAdoo. They didn't do it with Shermer. The last coach they really bought in with was Coughlin, and it took him a couple of years. I wish the Miz was here. I do. Yeah, Rick, how you doing?
It's all good. It's all Gucci, though. Yeah, he didn't end up showing. I think he got busy, but it's all good. Thanks for being here, Rick. Let's get it.
When I see that type of stuff, that's what gets me believing in this team. That's what gives me the hype. So there's more to it than just hike the ball, Daniel Jones, Barkley. There's just so many more pieces. I think we're not going to have as many penalties. I think we're going to be a balanced team on offense and defense. I don't think we're going to have to worry about the defense having a 35 or 40-minute game. I think we're going to be more ball control. Garrett's got some weapons to finally use. I mean, if you look, like I said earlier, man, look what he did with Dez. Look what he did with a good old line. I mean, these guys, we're not trying to keep this. We're not starting Eric Flowers at left tackle for 3 years.
True that.
Okay. Look, and everyone says, well, Andrew Thomas is a bust.
I was just looking at that.
Guys, do we really know if Andrew Thomas is a bust? He had 1 year. He got thrown to the wolves. Okay. His confidence got shaken. And then Judge built it back up. He got back out there, looked great the second half. And now y'all are judging off of a couple of plays in preseason. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying that these guys aren't ready. We saw what Hernandez and Pert did in the weight room. We looked how much bigger these guys are. They've put in the work, but now, everyone says, well, okay, what about Solder starting at right tackle? Well, Pert had back spasms. He's got back issues. Do we know if he's healthy? Judge doesn't let anybody know anything. We went all last year without knowing Thomas had an ankle injury from week 1. Week 1, we didn't know. He holds everything close to his chest. He's not giving away trade secrets. He's probably one of the few coaches from the Belichick tree that's actually going to produce. I believe this guy knows what he's doing because I've seen it in Parcells. I saw Coughlin do it, and we're seeing the same thing from him. I mean, I could probably go on for another half hour, but I got to stop there.
Oh, yeah. And if you wanted to, I know Logan's going to have a live stream tonight. You guys can all join us there, and we can talk some football there. Logan, you want to say anything?
Yeah, thanks for having me on, man. First and foremost, I appreciate it. It's always fun talking to all you guys. That's about it, man. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. Adrian, you want to say anything?
I just want to thank you for having me, too. I had a great time, and hopefully we'll do this again, and hope I keep you guys in touch.
Absolutely, and thank you for all of you guys who came. And it wouldn't be possible if I didn't have people watching, people calling in. I mean, like we started off lit, and we remained lit all the way till the end. And we got a little bit of knowledge from Joel. We got a little bit of education about the new school words. We got some Keanu Reeves talks, and most importantly, we talked about the Giants and the Broncos. So once again, all of these amazing content creators channels will be linked down in the description. And make sure you guys go check out rickshop.com. Amazing Giants fan. Trying to commit to his hustle on the grind of his own clothing line. So make sure you guys go check him out as well. And I just want to say thank you guys so much, and hopefully we can see you guys on Logan's Giants Zone tonight at 8:30.
Yes, sir. 8:30 Eastern time.
Let's get it.
You guys have a good one.
Peace.
Peace.